you're gonna be having to ban out the Selena because it's I think Few is still deadly with that hero. I mean, obviously we want to see them pick that up. Instead, they will ban out the Yuzhong.
Yeah. If you're Bren, go ahead and take the Paquito because you don't want the Paquito going to Demon Kite as well. Like those are two of his most prolific heroes, the Lancelot and the Paquito.
Exactly.
Right. We gotta take care of that firsthand, but I think Bren might be happy to pick that up. I've seen Saxo kind of rock that before.
Yeah. And this what's scary about this is that RSG can actually just let go of the Selena and have Bren Esports choose between both the Paquito and the Selena. Both heroes are good, but you're gonna be going for that typical ban on the Selena. Now go for Paquito or maybe a Cho for Bren.
There you go.
Nice call. I mean, it's still primarily the purple frames being banned out. You know,
nothing new there. Yeah.
Moonton, I don't know what it is about the purple frames and those heroes, but they are very strong. So
they are.
Even with the adjustments, like you guys mentioned, right? They're still, in our opinions, worth being banned out here. And I like the first pickup being the Cho here. I think RSG might answer with a Paquito. It could possibly go in the hands here of Demon Kite even, but you know, with that first Cho pick, this is a solid start to forming kind of what they need to do going into game one. They need to be a little more aggressive, not so conservative, and find those Way of the Dragon to really set them up. Again, RSG is going to go with the Lancelot pick here for Demon Kite.
There's Lance again, and
nice.
Good housekeeping here for RSG. They forgot another purple framed hero, and RSG picked, picked that up.
The remaining ones, right? For Bren Esports, I think you'll go either Esmeralda or maybe you can even consider the Ruby at this point. But I would like to see Paquito from Bren Esports because Paquito is might be your last straw against RSG. For Saxa, we know that he plays this well, one of his comfort picks, and it's gonna be great against in a way.
There you go.
That's a lot.
As usual, Bren Esports following the predicts very well. I love that. 1-1 though, that's not something I would have predicted. To be fair, like
this early, right?
Yeah.
Wonder why though.
Interesting.
It's very interesting. So maybe RSG now ban out either mages or a marksman counterpart against this 1-1. So I'm thinking maybe Brody or the Beatrix actually.
Yeah.
So that Bren Esports will not have those top tier marksmen.
Yeah, just remove those. I would not be surprised if those two bans are marksmen right there for RSG,
like
right?
A Beatrix.
You want this 1-1 to be left alone for a long period of time without any pressure, if possible. And you're right, banning out marksman is excellent.
Your team is
there. It is the Brody.
Yeah, and of course Wolf is just gonna call this whole draft. Let's
let's
just
Wolf,
skip to the end. Let's skip to the end, right? Let's not kid ourselves.
No, again, the trick is to be so general about it. You see,
that's his own trick.
Instead of saying the hero, say marksman,
right?
Just covers all of them.
And that's also knowing what the team generally needs.
Yeah.
Knowing their tendencies, knowing their comfort is easy for people like Wolf. So right now, the Dairoff is out, which is surprising as well for me because I don't think RSG is going to pick that up. But, you do you, Bren. For me, though, I feel like RSG is just going to need a little bit of more tankiness here. They're going to be absolutely fine.
Ruby would be a good choice, I think.
Ruby is great against Paquito, right?
Yeah, it's going to be good for RSG.
Goodness.
I think Bren Esports should just ban that out. If they don't, it has good combination with the Eve. It's the Eve-Ruby combo that we know and love.
It's disgusting, yeah.
It is disgusting.
Disgusting combo. No one can get out of the real world, and everyone gets just bombed by the
team is banning.
Surprising here. I figured they would at least take one more marksman out. Maybe, like a Clint or a Beatrix as well. But it looks like they're just going to go ahead and take out that Lilia. Bren with the last ban here. I don't, like you said, Ruby would be a good choice because I feel like RSG could go with this.
Yeah.
Just ban it out, Bren. Don't
anyone
give it to RSG.
Anyone with big AoE disruption, I feel like would be a great ban here for Bren because I feel like they need each and every advantage they can get because right now they are kind of still, I would say, a little bit behind. Still, although they do have a kind of a tanky lineup already, a big contrast to what they had last game, which is everyone was glass cannon, banning out the Raphael instead.
Okay.
Interesting bans here. I want to say RSG so far has just a pick here for RSG.
Yeah, it's a light hero for sure.
Light special, yeah.
Specials.
That's
No,
true.
I wonder what Bren Esports will pick for their gold lane against this one, and you need a way to kind of cancel this Esmeralda. I will not be shocked if something like a Claude is picked up by Bren Esports.
I think that's an exclusively Bren hero
Yeah,
right now.
exactly.
Yeah.
So you go Claude, and then maybe something like a Kagura or a Farsa for Hugh.
Kagura there and Beatrix.
Okay.
Well, still pretty much exactly what we thought earlier, right? Bren was going to want to like ban out the RSG wants to ban out Marksman. They didn't, so Bren picks it up.
Yeah, exactly.
Very smart for Bren, to be honest.
There's still fighters that you can pick up for RSG to man that XP lane. So
Just Ruby
Famous.
this. Come on,
Yeah.
Ruby or
Ruby.
I think Ruby is perfect. I think
Oh.
FAMS makes a lot of sense, and it's great versus the Esmeralda.
There it is.
There it is.
I'm an analyst
So-
now.
Yeah, you're nice prediction.
I think
right
you
there.
guys almost called 100% of the band, except for like one.
Ladies and gentlemen, I've
So-
upgraded.
Rafaela. Yeah.
Rafaela, that was weird, actually.
But I think Naisu already talked about this
Yeah.
earlier on. It's one of the Nat special as well. And it's like your second hero that can counter the Esmeralda. It has great like lane matchups against this Esmeralda. And then eventually in clashes, it's going to be okay against the
Yeah.
Paquito. All you need to do now for RC is to find a way to reach the Beatrix. And since they have the Lancelot as well as this Kufra, might have access to that backline that they needed to control Bren Esports.
Yeah, I'm looking at the mentality of the players. Bren doesn't seem too happy with how things are going, but you know what? That might just be their poker face. They still kind of look like they're a little bit intense. They can't really laugh off that first game,
Yeah.
and I don't blame them.
Yep.
Right? So we're going to have a pretty balanced, I would say, draft here on game number 2. Both teams got a little bit of something, I would say.
Yeah,
from the
I would
draft.
say this is way more like balanced in terms of draft than the first game. So I highly doubt
Yeah.
this is going to be another 10-minute game here. I think both teams have the tools that they need to really give it their all here and have a chance at going to a game number 3. But ladies and gentlemen, we are going to be jumping right in to game number 2 here. RSG versus Bren. RSG looking to close the series after a dominating first game performance.
Looking really good so far here, at least for RSG, is that they have so many comfort heroes.
Yeah.
Especially Nats. He's so
Yeah.
at home here with the fams. This is like something that he plays in his sleep. So I would not be surprised if he got ahead a little bit, even though it isn't Esmeralda. But don't expect him to outright win that laning phase against Flap. Obviously, a world champion is in his right.
Look at that landscape.
Once he lights Kufra, though, it's been a while since I've seen this. So.
Okay. So I'm actually surprised they didn't go for the Bren Esports one. But you,
Oh, yeah.
but you know, Rockhart, you talked about comfort. There's a lot of comfort here on the side of RSG. Not only with that Thams, but also with Light Scupra.
Yep.
You have
Aqua,
with
yeah.
this Eve, and we saw that in MPL Season 8. Wonder how Eman is so used to this 1-1, but everyone from RSG
Yeah.
has got their comfort picks.
For RSG, yeah, Emon's like the only question mark if you
Yeah.
look at it. But everyone else is like, yeah, I'm gonna watch some TV while I'm playing. You guys
Yeah,
just
exactly.
farm.
I mean, Evan's like the question mark, but at the same time, the way that he performed in game 1, you know, I'm sure he's just going to perform really well here as well on this this solid
All
1-1
right,
choice,
yeah.
you know.
Oh, yo, wait, but look at this. Last game, Emon didn't really get much attention, but now notice that Bren is more kind of, they're on their toes right now against the 1-1. They're thinking maybe it's a little bit of an opening if we can kind of control it. Good thing that Light is still on patrol here. Spots out a lot of stuff going on, stops Bren from doing anything crazy at least for the meantime.
Again, it's going to come down to that first turtle fight. I feel like, you know, we're at the 2-minute mark. Turtle's going to be up, and everybody getting in the situated here. Now, with it being a pretty balanced draft, I feel it could go either way. Whoever's got the fastest retribution finger there as they go ahead and try to push them back. There's the initiation coming out from Flap. Going to force them back, but it's going to be secured here by RSG. Real world manipulation as well, but double kill for Aqua. We just talked about his Eve, and we're seeing it here early in the game.
Yep, this lineup just screams no one gets out, everyone is slowed, everyone is stunned here in the real world manipulation.
The timing and the positioning coming from Aqua was so good. He waited for the turtle to actually be down, and he waited for both Joy Boy as well as Saksa to be invested already in the team fight. They have already committed in there. That's why he got the double kill. I mean, that's a kill on the enemy jungler. If we're just gonna compare both Saksa as well as Demon Kite is actually way ahead of Saksa, not by just the experience, but also when it comes to the gold.
Yeah, absolutely. I feel like that's something you can't really feel right away because it's very minuscule if you look at the stats, but junglers, they rely so much on that tempo, right? The smallest advantage just snowballs so fast if you're a jungler. And I feel like that's something that RSG definitely has in their favor right now.
Again, I just think RSG, tools-wise in team fights, if they continue to get those turtles, I mean, one after another, they're going to have a better time. But there's the Way of the Dragon coming out on light. He could be in trouble, but here comes the help. Going to actually force a Joy Boy back here as well. They're not going to continue on this one. Notice Aqua just around the corner once again. Just very good map presence and awareness here from RSG.
Yeah, so for Marco missing a little bit there on the snipes for the Renner, but that's absolutely fine. I feel like some of the small jitters here and there. Could have gotten a kill on light, probably. Could crit, but he didn't. Oh,
forcing that flicker out. You're going to be looking for something here. Real world manipulation comes down. Fuse in trouble, but he's actually going to be able to. He goes down here. Demon Kite now once again.
Dodge!
3 versus 4. What a dodge coming out there. Joy Boy still alive, but RSG up by 3.
That was a nasty play there, man. I gotta say. Loving how we're seeing RSG, despite Bren being the ones who initiated that, by the way.
Yeah.
They are really suffering so much.
Oh man, Demon Kite just played that so well. We used the Thorn Rose to dodge, and then actually use the Retribution just in time for a few to be taken out, because again, you still have the damage ticks. Now, still has to have the Retribution up. They have control.
Total control here. Turtle's going to be taken once again by Demon Kite. He secures it. Now he's focused on Joy Boy. Naz pops the Vengeance, but he finally goes down here. Few as well, but Demon Kite's not done as he's going to be continuing to work on here, looking for Joy Boy. He gets the double kill. Demon Kite looking for a triple, grabs the triple kill, and there you go. Is he actually going to hunt for this one? No, he's going to pull back here, but a triple kill goes over. Plus another kill for RSG in the hands of Iman. There you go.
Just want to say that was a 3v4 turned to 2v4 against RSG, and they still won it. How? How did you do that?
Well, how they did it was Demon Kite was so good, and Aqua again with the timing of the real world manipulation was so well done. I love the fact that Demon Kite actually went in against Few when Few already popped the ultimate, the Yin Yang overturned. So that
was
meant
brave.
That, Demon Kite knows his timings well, and as well as Aqua.
Yeah, Joy Boy in trouble here. There was going to be a Way of the Dragon, but that was kind of a misstep there as he was kind of out of place. There was no follow-up for him. RSG finds another kill. Real world manipulation being dropped here just to grab this turret as well.
Yo, this is too fast. We're 6 minutes in. We're already losing, hemorrhaging so many. 6,000 gold here in favor of RSG. Turning 7.
Are we gonna see a faster game?
They're on.
Why does this feel faster now?
They're on the path. I mean, look at the gold here. 4 members for RSG, just dominating here. Another Way of the Dragon. Demon Kite could be in trouble. Pops a Thorn Rose. He finally goes down. This is gonna be a shutdown for Saksa. Big pickup there, though. At least they grabbed the shutdown here.
Finally.
Massive pickup. Very nice usage of the Way of the Dragon coming up from Joy Boy. He powered through even when Light was there to protect Demon Kite, and Demon Kite was so aggressive in there. You can see that Aqua uses the ultimate, the real world manipulation, just for defense, and I think that this has been the flavor of the Eve right now.
Oh, the set coming out from Light. Forces the flickers out. Turtle's still going to be up, though. They don't have everybody. There's real world manipulation coming down. Light's in trouble. He goes down here. Another kill over for Bren. But look at this. The turtle is taken for Bren.
Oh, man, that turtle's just... I feel so big for Bren. Because they are delayed in stats. They're so behind in stats. That turtle shield and that turtle buff on attack is so much needed here for Bren. This could slow down and this could give Bren a little bit of breathing room to get back in the game.
Yeah, I thought that was actually a kill for Bren, but they go and secure the turtle. So that was actually pretty good. I mean, amidst all that action and kind of chaos, they finally grab a turtle. And you were just mentioning earlier, Rockhart, the gold lead that RSG has. They kind of need these small victories to get back into this game, because as we are approaching the 8-minute mark, they need to be able to go toe-to-toe with what RSG has here.
Yeah, liking Bren right now, at least they are playing around the mistakes that RSG are making.
Yep.
Right? Which is very, very good. You always got to spot those out, always got to take advantage, and they're doing just that, at least for the last few minutes.
They will be able to steal that buff without using the retribution. That's pretty good for the side of RSG, and love the fact that they're playing aggressively right now, because that is definitely what you need. You can't let Super Marco have enough farm. And by the way, he went for Weapon Master for this Matrix, which is, I think this is the first time that we'll see it in professional play.
Yeah, takes a long time to really scale up compared to the Assassin Emblem. Obviously, the stats are different, has more emphasis on attack speed rather than attack penetration and, you know, physical damage itself.
Yeah.
But we'll see how it pans out. Should be a better... oh, look at that.
Yeah, they're going to be focusing here in the bot. There's the go signal. Real Revelation. Just so much damage coming out from RSG.
What a
But Demon
disaster.
Kite has to back off just a little bit. Here comes Light. The Tyrant's Rage as well.
So
Right into the
clean.
wall. Joy Boy's in trouble. Phantom Execution. Triple kill for the Demon King. There you go. 2-12. Lord for the taking.
Just when you thought you were back, you got pulled right back out.
Oh my goodness, and that started with Nats actually, with the perfect initiation catching two. And then Aqua on the case once again with the real world manipulation for more control. And to top it all off, Light out of, you know, you can see it even the highlights. You see Nats already initiating.
Beautiful.
Usage of the ultimate coming from Aqua, more on the control, not for the damage. And Demon Knight actually dodged the Yin Yang overturn of Few by just using a pixel perfect maneuver coming out from that Lancelot, and then eventually they get the Lord on top of it. So, oh my God,
Mechanics, man.
Mechanics.
Mechanically strong players here. RSG looking for another kill. Flap could be in trouble here. He's actually going to be able to survive. Way of the Dragon comes down on Naz. He goes down here. Few picking up a kill. Again, RSG still has the momentum here, and they are pushing Bren back into their base.
Yeah, I love that they can spot out those small things. At least they got Nats, but they got a long way to go to get back even on this game. Right now, Lord is on top. RSG preparing for the coming fight.
8,000 gold is a long way to go
Yeah,
here for Bren.
it's a long way to go.
But
10 minutes. Oh my God. Oh, it's going to be very difficult, but fortunately they do have the defense. But look at Aqua once again. Unselfish plays from this man.
I love it. It's just a strategic use here with that real world manipulation to really just allow them to push in and force Bren back. And right now, they just can kind of continue to take this whole side of the map of Bren. Bren has to rely on some form of pickoff, and the only thing that is here is Joy Boy.
Yeah, they're relying on at least mistakes from RSG, wrong positionings for Joyboy to take advantage of. That's not how going to happen right now. RSG looks like they are reading this very well. Small misstep there for Light, though.
Yeah, I mean, they can afford those, especially in considering their situation here. You know, they do lose the flicker. They don't even need the flicker for Light here as they go ahead and try in for this turret here at the bottom. This is going to be a mega kill. There it is. Once again, two members of Bren fall down. Killing spree for Emon as he finds another one. This is going to be a triple kill and a wipe out. Bren goes down and RSG is most likely just going to wait for the minions to march down and take this turret.
Look at that.
Oh, Light actually.
Okay, he's using up immortality here.
There we go. RSG taking the series in the fashion of a sweep here. RSG over Bren.